JabaTheJefe and ScootrMK. For commentary, I'm Lori the Beaver, and today I have with me Dark Shadows 59. How are you?
I'm doing all right. I'm excited to be here. How about you?
I probably would be excited, and I do like commentary, but I had to be an emergency commentator on 2 races today, and this is my 3rd. So I'm probably less excited than I was previously. But we have the races starting now, so.
Hey, well, to make up for it, we've got 2 races here.
Yeah.
So you have your racers on top racing against each other. So spikevegeta versus MoveFish, and on the bottom you have Jaba versus Scooter. They are not racing. Is not between top versus bottom.
Yep. And looks like I can't tell whose audio we have because the 2 on the top are neck and neck right now in Cap Kingdom. Cap Kingdom is a kind of tricky first level, especially with the switch. You can accidentally fall through it and die. I think we have spikevegeta's audio.
Yeah, look at it. That's what it sounds like.
And all of our racers in Top Hat Tower. This area you mostly want to optimize by making sure you jump at the right time so that you don't have to push against the wall and you can just make jumps to the next platform smooth.
Now we're seeing a couple different strats going up here, right versus left to get coins, and it looks like everyone's going the coin route this time.
Yeah, the coin route is much easier, so I can understand why all 4 would go for it in a race setting, especially since this is a single elimination tournament, so 1 loss and they're gone.
And a really clean topper from all 4 of our runners.
Yeah. We have JabaTheJefe taking the first. Or no, it was Scooter taking the first blast off. There are a bit of a few timer desyncs though, so I don't really. Bleh. I don't know. It's a mystery to everyone. But Cascade being our second level, it's a pretty tricky one. There's a lot of tricky jumps to do that you have to do while still moving at a fast speed.
I've seen a few runners have to run back for the trampoline jump with the T-Rex over here.
Yeah, and the trampoline jump isn't the hardest thing to get down, but you have to keep in mind the combination of doing the jump and moving quickly, which can be a hard combination.
Yeah, the T-Rex doesn't exactly turn on a dime.
It doesn't do anything on a dime. It takes like 5 seconds to stand up and move. But we have Scooter. First to go for the jump, and nails it quickly. Jaba getting it quickly as well. Spike getting up there.
And Spike was slightly behind MoveFish going into this kingdom, but he is past him going into the Mama Brutal fight.
Yeah, and everybody got it first try, I believe. That was very nice. So you can, in this boss, to optimize it, it's about capturing the golden chain chomp, the chain chomplet? No, that's not right. Chompkins, that's its name.
Chompikins?
Yes. Yes, the gold chain chomp has a name, and it's named Chompkins, and I love it. But the optimization here is really just trying to hit the hat off Chompkins and capture Chompkins as soon as you can, so that you can hit Madame Brood faster. And it looks like out of these four, Scooter's taking the lead, but they're not all in the same race, so SpikeVegeta's technically in a lead over MoveFish, which is they're the two against each other, and then Scooter and Java are racing.
Yeah, MoveFish lost a little bit of time on that Mama Brutal fight just because he got hit by the Chain Chomp.
Yeah, that's a fight I need to get better at. So all of the racers, well, MoveFish soon has to go get the moon up on the ledge. You need 5 moons to exit this kingdom, and the first moon and the grand moon you get at the Madame Brood fight only gets you 4 moons, so you need to grab that ledge and go to that ledge and grab that last moon. But now all of our racers are exiting Cascade Kingdom and heading to Sand.
Now, Sand Kingdom, it's got quite a bit of interesting movement and a really big map as well.
A really big map. This was one of the harder kingdoms to route initially when the game was new because there were so many moons that people didn't know about. That was a thing really early in the game in a lot of kingdoms, and this was a prime example of it, that routes were unoptimized and like new routes were being found just because the creators of old routes didn't know moons existed. Because you're not going to find every moon in this game in the first week.
Yeah, a lot of people probably started speedrunning this before they 100%ed it.
I still haven't 100%ed it. I'm sitting at 600 something moons on my casual file. But I didn't really start playing casually too much until I took a break from running around the time of the tourney, because I went 3-0 in my group. And I was like, I need to take a break. But these people definitely didn't take a break, and their skills are very good. But even still, there are a few different routes that people will go for in this kingdom. You see, SpikeVegeta did not get the bird. There's a moon in a bird that's on a cycle that SpikeVegeta did not get.
I thought I saw him get it.
No. He has 3 moons because he has Overlooking the Town, Rumble on the Sandy Floor, and Top the Dune. Every other racer got it, though, looking at the moon count.
Oh, yeah, I see it now.
Yeah. So, Spike's gonna be going for a bit of weird tech with the Bullet Bill. The way that he's moving, he's gonna try and keep the Bullet Bill from exploding so that he can bring it over to where this moon is, and as soon as he gets this moon, grab the Bullet Bill just like that and head for another moon, and he did it very well. MoveFish going for the same thing, looking like he got the setup, but went a little bit slow when it comes to the movement, and unfortunately, yeah, he hit the Bullet Bill dispenser.
Scooter also getting the nice little trick with the Bullet Bill for that moon.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if we see a Sphinx clip here.
We're gonna see a Sphinx talk. And since the other 3 got the bird, I'm not sure if they're gonna do a Sphinx route. I know I don't do a Sphinx route unless I miss the bird, but I'm not sure.
SpikeVegeta certainly isn't going to have to worry about coins this run.
Yeah, he's probably gonna do snow first. Yeah, I think Spike was the only one going to do Sphinx. They're doing the route that I do. Spike didn't get the bird, but he got Sphinx. Because the bird can be very troublesome. Usually that's a route you do when you do Sphinx Clip, but I guess Spike's just... I don't know.
Now, going into Sphinx did cause him to lose his lead on MoveFish, so MoveFish has come back around SpikeVegeta.
Yeah. And a bit of suspense because we were trying to sync up the streams, but Scooter was able to successfully get Jaxie Ruin skip. So we're MoveFish, so was Spike. So was Jefe. They all got it.
Very nice.
Alright, now, for the end of the kingdom, all of the racers will go to the Oasis and collect however many moons they need. They all need 2 entering the Oasis, so they'll be going to be getting music notes and the mound. Spike's skipping the music. Yeah, no, I forgot about that. That's if you do Sphinx. Sphinx, you grab the bird later and skip music notes. I'm sorry, I messed up my routes.
So yeah, Spike taking back the lead with not having to do the music notes. Well, lead over MoveFish. Scooter is still ahead of everyone.
Well, he's in the lead of his own race, and now all 4 of those are done and heading to... All 4 of them are done with, well, Jefe still gotta throw the moon on the Odyssey. I'm getting ahead of myself now, twice now. But now they're all done with Sand Kingdom and are gonna be heading to the one I forgot, Lake Kingdom.
Bye, Brutal. See you next kingdom. So, let's see how their ground pound accuracy is for the 1 moon over here. Oh, MoveFish having to do a second ground pound there. He missed it.
Alright, so now that my dog is fed, the main kind of thing you'll see in runs here is that we'll be capturing this Cheep, and basically, up until the end of the kingdom, when we go to fight the boss, we'll be using this Cheep, because not only is it infinite air and water, and swimming faster in water, but if you press both the dive and surface button at the same time, you get a spin move, which makes you swim even faster than normal Cheep speed, which is faster than Mario speed. Basically, fish swim fast.
Fast is the name of the game right now.
I mean, technically, the name of the game is Super Mario Odyssey, but we could sprinkle a fast in there somewhere.
It was born a speed game.
Kinda. Speaking of speed gaming, Rango right here can give even the most professional of speed gamers a run for their money if they don't get their timing right. Fortunately, Scooter and Spike both got their timing right and knocked out a perfect fight. MoveFish joining the club of perfect Rangos.
Jabba got trolled a little bit over here.
Yeah, but that's just by the area in general. Still a nice fight.
So 3 kingdoms down is still extremely close between all 4 of our runners.
Yeah. The race between Spike and MoveFish is definitely a good one to watch right now. But don't count out Jefe just yet. There's still a good amount of game left. Nitpick in chat. No, if you do the motion controls as the fish, instead of doing a speed spin, you get some sort of attack. That's like a whirlwind type thing, except it's underwater, so it's more like whirlpool type attack. But we don't have to see fish for a while, because we're in Wooded Kingdom now, and these don't have fish. They have trees, though.
So far, our runner's getting the quick rabbit.
Yep. Let's see if Jefe keeps up the streak. That's one thing. There we go. That's one thing I always notice when commentating a 4-way is if 3 people all get something, you're kind of really in suspense hoping for the 4 of 4. And this kingdom also features the first of the 2 moons that we're going to buy from a shop.
And as you said, SpikeVegeta will probably be doing Snow Kingdom first, and he is the only one with the coins to do so.
Yeah, right now. There are some people who route their coins in such a way that they can go to Snow even without Sphinx. I don't know if any of those people do this, but MoveFish getting into the main gimmick of this kingdom, and that is the uproot enemies. They're the onions that can stretch their legs to reach higher places, and they have a huge use in this kingdom, especially because we don't really do the second half of the story in this kingdom, which revolves around another major enemy. So you're going to be seeing uproots almost the entire kingdom. And this is Flooded Pipeway. This is where damage is very important, because if you take damage, you spend either 2.2 or 2.5 seconds after collecting a moon healing. But Jefe is doing a route that saves about a second, where he's not going to go to the Flooding Pipeway yet. He's instead going to get the red maze and then get this checkpoint, and then he's going to go back and do the Pipeway.
Interesting. I think he's the only one that made that route.
Yep, everybody else went Pipeway first. So right now, oh, go ahead.
Yeah, Jabba almost made it through the Pipeway, the quick route, without getting damaged, but fell down. But he didn't take the damage, so he didn't have to wait for the health refill.
Falling down, though, MoveFish made a vital mistake. In this kingdom, when you fall, sometimes instead of dying, you'll fall into the deep woods, and in the deep woods, you can't teleport out, so you have to find a robot who will give you a seed that you can plant a beanstalk to crawl out. And I don't know if MoveFish has studied enough to know where that robot is.
That's going to end up being a huge mistake.
Yeah.
So he's got his seed. Now he's got to make his way to one of the plots of land where he can plant it.
Mm-hmm. There's one. Alright, so while that was happening, the other 3 racers made it out of the first section, and they're currently in the tower, or in Scooter's case, starting the brutal fight against Spewert. And, Spike falls, messing up the jump to the boss twice. Oh, never mind. I thought with the delay of the fall, I thought we were about to see a deep woods for Spike, but I don't know if you can get deep woods here. There we go. Spike makes it.
It definitely cost some time, but not quite as much as Deep Woods.
So we have Scooter about to leave Wooded, and Hefe and Spike both in their Grand Moon get cutscenes.
Yeah, Spewert not giving our runners any issues.
Spewert should not give you issues unless you're me. Then the whole game gives you issues.
I thought you said you went 3-0 in your group.
I went 0-3!
Oh, never mind.
I didn't even finish a race.
So Scooter's in his Bowser fight and a quick cap grab.
Yeah, that's something. You can line it up that way. You can line it up so that in this Cloud Kingdom, with the first Bowser fight, you can grab the cap and put it on your head as soon as he throws it, and it becomes available to grab. And it's fast. It lets you punch Bowser as soon as you can, which skips him kind of jumping around twice, like a stream safe word. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Job is also in his Bowser fight as Scooter's finishing his. Spike is working through Bowser as MoveFish is finishing
Still trying
up
to
Spewert.
recover. Yeah. I think he's actually going to be ahead of my PB, which did not fall in the deep woods and lose 2 minutes in there, because I'm just bad at this game. But MoveFish isn't, and that's all we need to know. Hefe played a little bit of slower strats on Bowser, but...
Spike let a hat get away from him.
Defeated. And Scooter in Lost Kingdom now did a really kind of scary jump. Not that hard, but always scary in case you fail. Oh no! Okay, so... Okay, he's just
gonna take the death.
Yeah, I don't blame him. If it were me, I would probably have taken the fuzzy moon, and then I would have been able to get back up to the pillars, but Scooter's is going to try that again. Hefe's entering Lost, about to do this jump.
Yeah, and that let Hefe catch almost right back up.
Just like a butterfly moon behind, and butterfly moon is short. That was... Hefe just scared me there. For those who didn't see, Hefe dived to the rotating pillar, bonked on the side of it, but due to the pillar moving in the right direction, he was able to bonk on the side of it, but land back on top of it.
That is a lucky grab.
Yeah, it's incredibly. Unfortunately, MoveFish still struggling a little bit with this Bowser fight. I guess we should explain this. You saw the racers in Lost that went up to Klepto and kind of got him to fly away. That makes the game realize, hey, Klepto's here. Cappy was already stolen, so don't steal Cappy again when you go to the place where Cappy is usually stolen. But the thing is, Cappy was not stolen yet, so we just kind of didn't get Cappy stolen at all. Well done. And not taking the intentional death there from Scooter, which saves... Today I learned it saves 2 seconds over taking the intentional death. Hefe also making it out alive. Kind of a scary situation, but made it. Spike getting knocked. And MoveFish just entering Lost, so we'll get to see how he plays out compared to the rest.
Yeah, Bowser was not letting MoveFish do those quick strats. A couple times he tried to get the hat, and Bowser just said, "Nope, mine."
Bowser really wanted that hat.
It's a nice
Bowser
hat.
also really wants control of the Metro Kingdom here that Scooter is now in.
Metro, you can see a lot of really fun play here, especially in Town Hall.
Town Hall, there's nothing fun about Town Hall. It gives me nightmares. So this first portion of Metro, some people call it rainy Metro, some people call it nighttime Metro. I usually call it rainy because it's raining. But the important part is it's kind of a slower portion. There's not too many moons to get. You're just kind of on your way to the Town Hall and then to the top of the Town Hall to get rid of the Wiggler. So, not too much is happening here. They did jump on the awning of the building to jump on top of the building, though, and that skipped going around a roadblock. And usually you're supposed to go to a construction site and go all the way around the kingdom, but that jump just kind of skips it, and also puts this moon right on the path.
Trying to go fast. We don't need to see all the scenery.
It is nice scenery, though.
It is, though. Oh, and MoveFish got a Deathless as well over in Lost.
Yeah. MoveFish had a good loss. Spike making that platform cycle. If you're fast enough, you can make that elevator cycle when it moves up. I didn't see if Scooter was able to get it because Scooter is just too fast for my mortal eyes.
Spike not falling down the center gap.
So Scooter, being the first to enter Wiggler, Mecha Wiggler, Spike just entering it, and Hefe mere seconds away from entering it. The thing about this fight is there's a 2-cycle that you really want to get. And you're gonna hope that the racers get it. Unless you don't like the racers, but absolutely. We're gonna hope the racers get it because it's fast and good.
I am surprised Spike didn't take damage on that. That was a really close shave.
Yeah. When you play this game enough, I'm pretty sure you know how to not take damage. And Scooter nailing a 2-cycle, I believe that was. I mean, it was pretty fast, so I'm gonna say it was 2-cycle.
MoveFish going up Town Hall now.
Spike getting a 2-cycle. kind of looking iffy on Hefe's side. Nope, not at all. 2 cycle. Let's see if MoveFish can give us the 4 out of 4.
And MoveFish is not getting a whole lot of opportunity to make up that time.
So now MoveFish heading into Wiggler, and everybody else heading into Daytime Metro, as many people call it. I usually just call it that. So this is the Metro that everybody knows and loves. It's got all the moons, all the bright colors, all the festives, all the RC cars. I really want to see a Scooter clip today. That was a nice, clean car from Scooter, though. Scooter doesn't do Scooter clip. I'm kind of sad. It looks like Spike's not going for it either. Hefe's throwing his hat out there so that when he gets this move, he can use motion controls to home on the electric pole, saving like a second or two. It's pretty neat.
Oh, no Scooter clips.
I don't know if MoveFish is the type of person who would go for Scooter clip, but we'll find out, I guess. That was a scary 2 cycle, but MoveFish did get it. Bench friend.
MoveFish getting his moons from the Mecha Wiggler. Alright, so we're about halfway done with Metro at this point.
Let's see if MoveFish goes for Scooter.
Please go.
No.
Aw, he didn't go Scooter.
Disappointment. I mean, chat was pointing out that it is incredibly hard, but we all wanted to see. So
nice dive for that moon.
And Scooter's in the crowded alley right now. There are 2 moons in here that they're gonna get, and then they're going to head into the last section of Metro, which is very easy. It's mostly talking to NPCs, including our favorite NPC, but we're gonna have to wait for Spike to get there for the true reason it's our favorite. I mean, unless the bench friend is your favorite, that's a valid favorite.
Oh, especially if you can land the shot right on him.
This bench is shaped like a friend.
Hi. Oh.
Yow!
Scooter heading to the greatest. We have a question in chat I haven't seen anyone ask. Dark Shadow, do you run this game at all?
I do not actually.
Alright, so yeah, Dark Shadow doesn't run this at all, but Commentators PB's mine is 119.08, but I took a break from this game for about a month, and I'm just now returning to it. Thank you. Alright, so
pro tips in chat for us.
Thank you. Yeah, I can see that. Alright, so now MoveFish is heading to the crowded alley, about to get into the last portion of Metro. Technically, really already is in that last portion. And now it's time to see if we have any route divergences. My predictions are that I didn't see the coin counts. I'm going to check MoveFish's. MoveFish is at... It didn't show up. Alright. Spike is
an indeterminate amount of coins.
56. He's going to Seaside. Spike has enough. They did Sphinx. They're going to Snow first. Scooter is also going to Seaside. Yeah, Spike Vegeta was the only person who went to the Sphinx in Sand Kingdom. So I think they're going to be the only one going to Snow first. Over.
Now, is there a speed difference going sand first or snow? I mean, sorry, going seaside first or snow first? I wouldn't think so. So right now we got Scooter leading Jabba over in Seaside. Spike's dropping down into Snow, and MoveFish is finishing up, going into his cutscene, leaving Metro.
Yeah. So, since Seaside doesn't have too much to talk about, I think I'm gonna take a second to talk about Snow. Snow is a bit interesting because not only is it our only Captain Toad moon in the run, it's also our second shopping moon in the run. And also the way it works is kind of weird. So you have these 4 trials that you have to complete in the storyline of in the kind of like quest of this kingdom, and each one has 2 moons in it. A secret moon and a moon you're required to collect to advance the story. So in the route that Spike's doing, and probably the other 3 if they get enough coins, they're going to enter 3 rooms, but they're not going to get the story finish moon in one of those. So, Spike successfully completing that room with the Taifu and the Spinies.
Yeah, I've seen runs where those Spinies just don't want to cooperate in that room.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I used the wrong enemy name. The Blowy Joeys. That's the enemy name. Scooter's done with Seaside. Seaside's a short kingdom. Hefe is also done with Seaside. That's a close race on the bottom we got there. On top, we can't really tell because diverging routes, but on the bottom, we have one heck of a race.
Spike's getting that clean long jump over there.
And didn't struggle with the Goomba Moon. The Goomba Moon can kind of be terrible, but it wasn't fine.
He did not lose a Goomba to the icicle.
Good. So now, Hefe and Scooter are both in snow as Spikes just got his last moon in Seaside. No, snow. And now is going to be entering Seaside once leaving snow. Meanwhile, MoveFish is now finishing Seaside and going to enter snow. That was the most... I never want to say the word snow again.
Well, too bad, because you got 2 runners still in snow.
And one about to enter it. I'm just going to call it White Cold Stuff Kingdom now.
Oh.
Hey, snow and the sea are 2 very different things. I'm sorry. But no, Scooter about to enter the Blowy Joey room. Hefe entering the shop. Spike entering Seaside.
I still like the name Typhoon better than Blowy Joey.
You are wrong. You don't pronounce the N in Typhoo.
Typhoo.
Yeah. There we go. There's an apostrophe too somewhere. Windy Cindy. Ah, I like that one. Do you like that one over Blowy Joey? Blowy Joey Kingdom. Alright, so Hefe's about to enter the trial room portion of Snow as Scooter's done with the Typhoos. This is, again, really close on the bottom, and we still can't tell too much top because of Kingdom differences.
Scooter's getting through his Goomba Tower cleanly.
Mm-hmm.
Spike's running through his fish portion of this.
Mm-hmm. MoveFish about to enter the trial portion of Snow. I think based on the lengths of the trial portion and the fish portion, I'd say MoveFish is a bit behind. Again, they were a bit behind, a decent amount behind because of the deep woods, but has been playing good in the other kingdoms.
Yeah, if he ends up losing this race, it's more than likely going to be the deep woods. And it looks like we got Scooter about ready to leave the Snow Kingdom.
Give me 1 second.
Alright, so Scooter's got his moon on top of the salt pile. We got SpikeVegeta heading into Luncheon Kingdom. We got Jabba coming into the moon right behind him. And MoveFish is... See, he's close here. He is 1 moon away from leaving Snow Kingdom. So hope everyone brought something to snack on, because don't want to get too hungry watching these runners here and luncheon. Java having to make a second attempt to get the moon up on top of the salt pile. Someone asking in chat, estimated time. Usually about 1:15. Oh, Jabba actually letting spew some stuff around here, but still getting them down.
Alright, I'm sorry about that. So, coming up in luncheon, at least for Scooter, and soon for the other racers, there's going to be a bit of a divergence in routes that could possibly happen between two subrooms that I call the fork flicking room and the lava bubble room. In the fork flicking room, you have to use Cappy to capture these forks to flick yourself up a tower, and in the lava bubble room, you have to capture a lava bubble or a potaboo, whatever you want to call them. I think they're technically called potaboos, to get across a lava lake. And I believe fork flicking is about 1 second faster if you do it right. But it might be a little bit harder to do it right enough to save that second. And Scooter skipped past fork flicking, so it looks like we'll be seeing him do lava bubble.
So, in the SpikeVegeta versus MoveFish race, Move is currently 5 moons behind.
Yeah.
Now on the bottom we got Scooter versus Jabba. Let's see, 7 moons on Jabba's side. That is 11 moons? Is that 11 moons on Scooter's?
Yeah. And Jabba's about to get 2 very quick moons. We have Spike in fork flicking.
I don't know about you, but it looked pretty clean to me.
There were a few mistakes, but it was mostly clean.
You say mistakes, and then he runs right past the moon.
Yeah, I saw one. No, wait, no, never mind. I'm an idiot. That wasn't a mistake. That was intentional. I thought I saw something that was a mistake, but it was intentional. FA also went for fork flicking. Did it just a little bit cleaner, but also ran past the moon. And it looks like Scooter's gonna be the only one going for Lava Bubble, which they already did Lava Bubble. I was not looking.
Yep, he is already done with Lava Bubble. And now for the boss of this kingdom.
Not really. It's a major story progression because it's made to make you think that this might be the end of the kingdom, but it's actually not, and the actual boss is later on. You get a multi-moon for it, though, so it's worth it.
Multi-moon for pressing B to shake.
Yep. Now, unfortunately, we didn't see anybody grab a turnip. There is a skip you can do to skip this breaking of the cheese rocks and flip into the moon gate and basically skip what MoveFish is doing right now. And I was gonna wait to mention it in case somebody did it, but nobody did it, so.
Oh. We got Scooter heading up to face the big dragon. Spike's turning in his moons. He'll be joining Scooter shortly. Jabba is getting his multi-moon, though he's not too far behind, and MoveFish pressing B to shake. He's about to collect his multi-moon.
The B was shook. So, I guess we can talk about a little bit about Ruined Kingdom and the boss that Scooter's in right now. Nothing really to say about him, actually. Basically an auto-scroller, you can do these damage boosts when the dragon slams his head and take damage to stay on top of the head, but that only saves about a second because you have to wait for the electricity to end before you can start pulling the swords.
Yeah, if you notice, he tried to hit the sword with his hat while still electrified. It didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was a 2 damage boost right there.
That was risky.
Yeah, he kind of bonked going up.
Yeah.
And MoveFish heading into Ruined Kingdom now.
We're finally all in a big area together. A circular platform at the top of the tower in the middle of nowhere. Sounds great.
Hey, we did get all 4 runners on the same boss fight. Different stages of it, but still in the same boss fight.
Scooter heading to Bowser's Kingdom.
It's still close. Each of our races is still pretty close. Jabba is, I believe he's on his last hit right now.
I believe so too. The amount of chains looks like the last hit, yeah.
And Spike finished his dragon, and it looks like Move is about to... And Move is finished with his dragon.
Yeah.
Must have had a... During that divergence, it must have been cleaner than Spike, because it looks like he had to have made up some time there.
Yeah. And Spike's luncheon was not too good.
So, Bowser's Kingdom, the movement with the birds, the difference between casually and speed running it, you notice how much height they're getting on the birds. If you shake your Joy-Con, you get that extra height.
Yeah.
And going up the wall, it makes a ton of difference.
Absolutely.
So any of you watching are wondering, how do I do that? That's how you do it.
Motion controls. Also in Bowser's Kingdom, the game gives you 6 story moons, but for some reason you still need 2 other moons. You need 8 moons to leave the kingdom, so you're gonna see 2 other moons be collected. And some people's routes changed. Scooter didn't get a moon that, so far, I believe everybody else got. I don't know if Hefe got it. No, Hefe did not get the moon behind the building.
Oh, Scooter let Topper get away from him.
Yeah.
Got him down, but that gave Jabba a little bit of time to catch up. Oh, did we miss a death on Jabba's side?
I don't know. We did.
Yeah, I looked back over and I thought, wait, he's a little bit far behind.
Yeah. Unfortunate, because those brutal fights from Scooter were good time that Jabba could have made up. Yeah, MoveFish caught up to Jaba.
MoveFish is on the same fight as his opponent, Spike.
No, Spike did Harriet already, though.
Oh. Wait, yeah, he did. He did it, and it left my mind for a second.
Yeah. Still like a brutal fight ahead. And now, Scooter heading to the dreaded Mecha Brutal.
And he's got the first hit, and he's back. Nope, he's back on top of him. And Spike fell.
Oh no!
Where was his last checkpoint?
At the beginning of the moon.
Because Story Moon.
Yeah. Honestly, at this point, I think it would be one of the coolest things to see a racer who fell in the deep woods still managed to pull out a victory. Because MoveFish is getting close. A Mecha Brutal could decide this. And Scooter's Mecha Brutal was fantastic because Scooter.
Jaba's now done with his mini brutals.
MoveFish giving us a good frightening. A very good fright.
Yeah, MoveFish is only about a wall behind right now. Well, 2 walls, I guess.
Yeah. It's close.
Scooter's about to head into the Moon Kingdom. It's going to take a little bit of doing for JabaTheJefe to catch up right now.
Spike didn't do birdless. MoveFish pulling the sickest backup of birdless I've ever seen in my entire life.
I saw Spike using the bird, I missed it.
Yeah, Spike used the bird and knocked down the Brutal. Spike and MoveFish. Insanely close. Scooter entering the Moon Kingdom. Jaba just entering the fight.
Wait, are Spike and MoveFish on the same hit right now? Actually, I think he missed a hit.
And MoveFish pulls up with a lead on Spike, but it's such a waste.
It's a small lead, but MoveFish having fallen in the deep woods is.
If this happens, I don't know. I think this just proves it. Okay, hold up. That is a 7-second difference, if I counted correctly. Scooter on Moon Skip here. This is a very major skip that a lot of people know about. It's fairly popular. If you have to do a time having some difficulty, if you have to time some jumps correctly, but if you do, you can time some jumps and wall jumps at the right positions, you can skip the moon cave, which saves about 4 minutes or so. But Scooter's choking a bit. That looks like good, though. Yeah, that's it. There's a few visual cues you can use to get down the skip easier. And it looks like Jaba made it on top and is just about to end their fight as soon as they get the hit on the Harriet on top. There's the fight for Jaba. So, unless something major happens, I'm highly sure Scooter, heading into the second Bowser fight already, is most likely going to be the victor of this race. However, let's talk about the top race for a second. So, according to my timing, these two are 7 seconds apart.
So, new strat going deep woods?
Please, no. Imagine if he didn't go into deep woods and none of this was as close as we had hoped. Exuno, I'm pretty sure everybody that ran in this tournament did Moon Cave skip, but it's worth pointing out to those who may not know about it, or it's just good, because if anybody watches this and doesn't know about that skip, then now they know. And the more you know. Knowledge is half the battle. I don't know what other references about knowledge I could throw in, because we have MoveFish. SpikeVegeta grabbed 2 rocket flowers, which will save a little bit of time over MoveFish, and this stuff matters. MoveFish getting first try on Moon Cave skip. Spike missing it! I'm so on the edge of my seat right now. Second try, though.
This top race may come down to how good they can do Bowser and Escape.
Yeah, speaking of Bowser and Escape, you can see it's Scooter's end just starting it. I really hope at least one of them realizes how close this race is and they don't go for 2D shortcut, because that could kill it.
Scooter got the triple jump.
The triple jump is actually a little bit trickier than you'd expect, because you have a jump you have to do right before you have to start the triple jump, so you kind of have to stall your jump a tiny bit. Let's see if Scooter does 2D shortcut. Nope. Better safe than sorry, I guess. Yeah, Bowser, keep in mind, the MoveFish's Cloud was not the greatest, so Bowser could possibly influence this race.
JabaTheJefe getting the moon skip.
Yeah, very well. Scooter in the final section. MoveFish on the last hit. Don't get hit by a tail swipe. You'll lose time. You'll have to restart the cycle. And that's the fight for MoveFish. I'm gonna check the timing difference because I believe Spike lost some time on the failed Moon Cave skip. Still only about 15 seconds of difference between the two. Yeah, I really hope MoveFish does not attempt 2D section for the sake of their chance to win. I'm really hoping they're looking at the stream. We saw them in chat earlier, so hopefully they'll still be here and realize that, hey, maybe I shouldn't do this skip.
I know we saw Spike in chat earlier too.
Yeah, Spike, they've both been in chat. Okay, yeah, no, not going for it. Spike might think about it. Good fireballs on the last section could decide this.
Oh, and Scooter is finished.
Oh, jeez. Spike did it! That's not enough to put him quite in the lead, but it's still a small amount of time saved.
Oh, it might come down to fireballs.
It will, probably. Also, yes, Scooter finished in a first place time of 109.37.
And as this is single elimination, unfortunately that means JabaTheJefe will be eliminated from the tournament.
Alright. Getting damaged, MoveFish. Doesn't really matter too much, it's a very small cutscene, but always scary, especially in a race like this.
And the center is revealed for MoveFish.
Yeah. This is fitting music.
Now Spike heads to center, but MoveFish has finished.
SRL time of 1 hour, 11 minutes, 18 seconds. Spike, however, looks like 1:11:34. That's a little. Geez.
The difference of less than 20 seconds.
Crazy. And JabaTheJefe finishing in last with a time of 1 hour, 13 minutes, and 10 seconds. Still impressive. Hello.
Hey.
Alright, we have Scooter. Congratulations.
Thanks.
How do you feel about your run?
It was alright. Could have been better. Lost Kingdom, Moonskip.
Oh, Lost Kingdom.
Things went pretty
Yeah,
bad
those
for me,
were-
but... What was Jabba's finishing time?
I just said it out loud. I should remember it. 1:13:10?
113? That's pretty good.
Yeah. And MoveFish. Jeez, MoveFish. So Spike hasn't done in IRC yet. MoveFish, do you know Spike's actual time? Oh, there he goes.
Maybe he can't hear anything in the call either.
Maybe.
It might be something with Discord.
I think a lot of us had issues with that.
Alright.
So we've got MoveFish in here as well.
MoveFish, can you hear us now? I see your mic moving. I can't seem to hear you if you're saying anything.
I think.
Hello there? I think I heard something. Still having some problems from MoveFish. Well, while we're getting this figured out, I was really hoping we could get Spike or MoveFish in, because I want to talk about that, but... Scooter, I don't know, if you have anything you want to say about your race, anything you want to talk about, go ahead. MoveFish, can you say something? Can you hear us now?
Now I can hear you.
There's MoveFish. Alright, hello everyone. Alright, so MoveFish, I don't know if you were watching the stream, but Spike got done late. Do you know his official time or not?
No.
Okay, because he did done a little bit late because live split was weird. You officially did beat him by 18 seconds.
Wow.
Yes. We all are in awe. That is, I would ask, do you want to talk about a specific part? But I think we all know what we want to talk about. Oh, jeez.
I don't know. I don't know which one.
How do you feel about being able to come back from the deep woods like that?
I don't know, man. Like, when I hit that uproot, I thought I was just gonna go back, but then when I fell into the deep woods, like, I've never done that before in, like, a couple months, and I was freaking out so much. Like, my mic wasn't on, but I was freaking out, because I didn't know where to go. So after that, I thought I was, like, done completely. But then, like, people in my chat told me that I was slowly catching up, so I just kept going.
Oh, okay. So, this is definitely going to be one to keep in the highlight books. That was insane.
Confirm deep woods faster?
Please. Yeah, because that race definitely would have been yours if that hadn't have happened. And it still was, which is even crazier. But, yeah, the rest of your run was insanely solid.
Yeah, that would have been, like, a pretty big PB if I didn't go into the deep woods.
What's your PB?
My PB is a 109.57, so it would have been like a really low 109.
Yeah, that would have been a good PB. It's unfortunate, but it's a great story at the same time.
Yeah.
Jeez. I'm still kind of speechless.
Yeah, I guess.
We do have... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I don't know. I guess if it was a good race, then...
It was.
Then that's important, too.
Yeah, that was a great race. We do have JabaTheJefe in here as well. Hello. If your mic's working, I don't know. If...
Hey Jabba, we don't hear you if you're talking.
Yeah, Hefe, we don't hear you if you're talking. Maybe you're not... Maybe you need to rebind your push-to-talk key or something, I don't know. So I guess while we're waiting for Hefe to try and get stuff working, we can talk about future races. We don't have anything today, and we only have one race so far scheduled for tomorrow. Xwater versus Chris runs at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Does not have a restream yet, but it doesn't look like too much is tomorrow. There's a lot of races on Sunday, but the people talking tomorrow will hopefully update you on what's to come then. And as for brackets, I guess, so, Scooter winning.
I was a bit shook towards the end because 2 races ago, I choked a 5-minute lead at the very end, right before the last block. and I was thinking to myself, what if I do that again? But I didn't fall off. So
Jeez, yeah, that sounds kind of scary.
that's probably the biggest choke in the tournament so far. Last
So-
possible second.
Yeah. So, Scooter, for you, winning against JabaTheJefe, you're going to go against the winner of HD Lax and Jedab, which is a race that I believe already happened. I'm gonna go
Who's
check
the
that
winner?
because I believe that race happened. I don't know. I'm gonna go check right now.
Do you know when the default time for round 2 is going to be? Like, whenever everyone finishes their round 1 matches?
I think it might start on Monday, but I'm not 100% sure. According to the highlight I'm looking at right now, based on the
Hey, how's it going?
You're going to be facing. Oh, also, Pepe is here. Hello.
Hey, how's it going? Can you hear me?
Good. Yeah. We were just looking for bracket stuff.
Alright,
So-
yeah, I could hear you the whole time. I don't know what's going on with my my Yeti microphone. I had to just disconnect it.
That's all right.
Yeah. But yeah, I was on a decent run. I was on PB pace until luncheon, and that was all I could really have hoped for in this situation, you know?
Luncheon was not too good.
Yeah, I know. I know, it was so sad.
Yeah. Only so much you can do.
My luncheon wasn't the best, but I didn't die too hard up until then, so it was alright.
Uh-huh.
You know whose luncheon also wasn't the best that allowed for that amazing comeback was MoveFish, or not MoveFish, Spike's luncheon. Spike's not here. Pepe, I don't know if you know about this, because Spike got done late in IRC. MoveFish beat Spike by 18 seconds, and MoveFish fell into the deep woods.
I heard that he fell into deep woods. That must have been an amazing recovery within a
It was,
for the 111.
yeah.
I actually low key had been practicing my deep woods route too, so if I fell, hopefully that wouldn't have been a run killer for me either.
Yeah.
So what MoveFish, if you don't mind me asking, what extra moons did you get after the deep woods route?
I didn't get any moons in the deep woods. Like I was freaking out so much that I just tried to find the nearest nut giver, the nut robot.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
like, I lost like 2 minutes trying to find it.
Oh
I
damn.
got stuck in the deep woods. I'd have no idea what moons to get. Just try to get out of there.
I was thinking about getting the Christmas tree moon, but I just didn't want to risk it.
Yeah, there's a couple fast ones, but there's really not that many.
That's one thing I tried developing before the tournament was a race kind of backup route if you fall into deep woods. But I couldn't come up with something.
Yeah, it's a little tough because the regular deep woods, the regular wooded route that has deep woods in it, you get more moons before you jump down into deep woods than you would have if you fell down there accidentally.
Mm-hmm.
So you'd have to get a couple extra after you played through the deep woods route. So it would be pretty detrimental still.
Yeah. But, Dark Shadow, if you have any questions to ask, go ahead.
So, Scooter and MoveFish. So both of you are advancing in this tournament. How are y'all feeling about going all the way?
I got my Pro Controller in the mail just today, so I'm going to be learning a new controller. If I can learn that in time, and if I can get better at the game, because I haven't been playing for quite a while, then I don't know how far I'll make it. Maybe 2 or 3 more rounds, if I'm lucky.
Well, your next opponent, Scooter, is going to be HD Lax, so just a fair warning, you've got another good player on your hands. You also had a good player here, though, so I don't doubt your ability after today's race.
people have gotten so much better at the game. I'm seeing all these 113s, 111s, and now 108s everywhere too. The leaderboards are so much more competitive
I
than
have
they
a
used to be.
119.
Yeah, that's not that bad. You can improve, definitely.
Yeah, I know. It's a very
There's like you can cut minutes off your time in so many places.
Yeah, I know. My sum of best is 3 minutes better than my PB, and I don't even do all the up-to-date routes and strats.
I don't do the updated strats either. I've got to learn things like the turnip clip and the RC clip.
Yeah. Meanwhile, MoveFish, you're going on. You're going to face whoever wins. The race has not happened yet between the Sludgy Gamer and Area 51. So, how do you feel about those two opponents possibly being your challenger?
I know Sludgy's pretty good. I don't know what Area 51's time is.
Alright,
So going up against Sludgy might be pretty hard.
well, yeah, and then Area 51's time. If it's not good enough to beat Sludgy, you're gonna go up against Sludgy, who's gonna be a challenge. And if it is good enough to beat Sludgy, then he's very obviously going to be a challenge.
Yeah, I'll just keep grinding, hopefully.
Hopefully,
And not
yeah.
fall into the deep woods.
Don't fall into deep woods again. Believe me, I'm very proud of you, but I don't think you should do that more than once.
No, I'll just do it every time. It's fine.
Oh yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh, but Deepwood sub 110.
Stop right there. Alright, no. Yeah, I don't have too much else to say. So, Dark Shadow, do you want to say anything before we end off?
All I can say is you all put on a great race for us.
Absolutely.
I'd just like to say GG Hebe, and well, thanks for having me, everyone.
Yeah.
Catch you in the next round.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask Hefe, since this is single elimination, you are eliminated, but how do you feel about at least making the bracket stages? Because
I felt like I was pretty lucky in my group stages. I figured I was gonna make it out because I was second seed. So, but I did end up getting a 3-0 because I clinched like a lucky upset against Gix, and that probably like affected my seeding too. So I'm wondering how it affected it.
maybe. Yeah, I was originally second seed in my group, but then third and fourth seed both got monster PBs, and within the span of like a week, were both ahead of me.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah, so I was kind of, oof.
Like a Nindide type situation.
Yeah, but either way.
Yeah, but I don't feel too bad about my performance today. I could have done better, but in the end, he got a 109, and I couldn't have even gotten that, so it's fine.
Yeah. Definitely, all these racers deserve a follow today. They all did amazing, and if you like me or Dark Shadow talking, you can follow us too. But I think these runners were really the stars today. Absolutely incredible. And yeah, that's all about what I have to say. Dark Shadow, any last words? Feel like I've said that 3 times, but still, any last words?
Our next Mario Odyssey match that's scheduled is tomorrow at 2 p.m. and it is Sludgy Gamer versus Area 51. So if you want to see, hold on a second. All right. Who did we say was facing Sludgy Gamer or Area 51?
That would be the MoveFish will be facing the winner of that matchup.
So if you want to figure out who MoveFish's opponent is, or you just want to see more Odyssey racing, that is our next race for this tournament.
And there's another one tomorrow, just a few hours after that.
Well, I'll see you guys later. Gonna head out. It was fun.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, GG, Scooter. See you guys.
GG. GG.
Yeah, thanks for commentating, and GG's to Spike. See ya.
Good night, everybody.